start with the big story of the day: election in two states with a massive voter turnout. Tamil Nadu and West Bengal recorded bumper polling yesterday, with the Election Commission of India saying that both the states saw their highest ever voter turnout since independence. Let me first take you through what really happened in West Bengal. It recorded 93% voter turnout in the phase 1 of the assembly election, the highest ever. In 2021 assembly elections that was held during the COVID-19 pandemic, the turnout was 82%, with 93% now, with 3.6 crore voters participating. More people voted in Bengal this election than in 2021. This is also the highest voter turnout that is recorded in the state since 1947, and that is when the independence happened, and that is the latest what we are learning as far as West Bengal is concerned. Let me get you more perspective and go across to my colleague Shivam, who's been tracking all the details from West Bengal. Good morning, Shivam. West Bengal assembly polls have always seen high voter turnout, but voting for the first phase of the assembly election this time around was the highest since independence, is what the Election Commission of India has also also mentioning that the voter turnout has been 92.59%. What does this high voter turnout really reveal?
So, Akanksha, as we were talking yesterday as well, the BJP sources are also saying that the credit will go to the SIR as well, because remember, when the legitimate voter get removed, the voters that were not on the, actually on the booth, they get removed, so the overall number decreases. That is why the percentage of voters who have come to the booth increases. So first, credit can go to that as well. Second, again, the anti-incumbency sentiments, because we have seen many times when the voter, the voter turnout increases, it means the people are wanting for a change, the people are looking for a change. Third, again, being what the BJP sources are saying is that now people are coming out because the fear has suddenly gone. We have seen how the past elections, Bengal, were hit by the violence. There were many violence. Yes, there were certain cases of violence, yesterday as well, but they were scattered to certain areas like Murshidabad, Dinajpur. But even in these areas, even after violence, we are seeing voter turnout over 90%. Dinajpur, Dakshin Dinajpur, it is going to over 92%. So this clearly shows that now people have come out and they have actually voted to make sure that they participate in a democracy. Also, the campaigning from both sides, be it the Trinamool Congress, the Bharatiya Janata Party, focused on making sure that the people go to the booth and vote for their parties, because again, while TMC is going through a hard time, anti-incumbency, BJP is looking to make a dent and increase their voter share from 38% to get an edge over TMC, the Trinamool Congress government, this particular time.
Absolutely. And now the bigger question is, does the high voter turnout really give advantage to the Trinamool Congress or the Bharatiya Janata Party? Something that we will have to wait for another 10 days. Thank you so much, Shivam, for getting us all those details. But what really explains this massive turnout? Let's tell you more about that. To understand, let's break down the district driving the surge in the voting percentage. Let's first talk about Murshidabad, Dakshin Dinajpur, Kuch Behar, Malda, Birbhum. That stood out. Notably, as far as Murshidabad is concerned, West Bengal's largest Muslim majority district saw the highest, in fact, the number of deletions during the SIR process. Dakshin Dinajpur, with a massive 95% turnout, remains a key battleground as well, where the Bharatiya Janata Party is the main challenger, and the result often sets the tone for the North Bengal area. Now, Kuch Behar saw an even higher turnout at 96%, reaffirming the status of the Bharatiya Janata Party as it remains the key stronghold and a bellwether for the region's political trends. Let's also tell you about Malda as well, which, as you can see here as well, 94.46% voter turnout, and ending with Birbhum, which witnessed 94.51% voter turnout. So this is as far as, in fact, West Bengal is concerned, and the key areas where we saw the massive voter turnout. And perhaps this is a very sense of fearlessness that translated into the highest voter turnout since independence, and that is what Election Commission of India has also said. The Prime Minister has credited the Election Commission, but on the ground, the Daro Mat message from Union Home Minister cannot be ignored. He has been relentless and in blunt, ensuring, in fact, that free and fair voting happens. He's not just campaigning there, he's also camping in Bengal. He is there at this point in time. The BJP headquarters has been turned into a full-scale war room, and even as the phase 1 voting was still underway, clear warning were given by Union Home Minister Amit Shah as far as phase 2 is also concerned. Listen in.
मैं आज दीदी के गुंडों को कहकर जाता हूं, कान खोलकर सुन लो, 29 तारीख को एक भी मतदाता को उंगली भी लगाई तो आपकी जगह बंगाल की खाड़ी में होगी, बंगाल की खाड़ी में।
Let's also tell you about what the Prime Minister said, because according to him, this was the least violent election in Bengal that the state saw in the last 50 years, which is quite significant because the state has been long scarred by the political bloodshed. Speaking of too much anger against TMC's MLAs, ministers and strongmen, Prime Minister not only predicted a win, he also rubbed it in by saying that come 4th May, BJP would celebrate not just with sweets but with jhalmuri. Listen in to what he said.
जब से राजनीति में आया हूं, मैं शायद कह सकता हूं पिछले 50 साल में ये पहला चुनाव ऐसा है जिसमें हिंसा कम से कम हुई है। वरना हर हफ्ता किसी को फांसी पर लटका देते थे और बोल देते थे आत्महत्या कर दी। यहां तो टीएमसी के विधायकों, मंत्रियों, लोकल नेताओं और इनके सिंडिकेट के खिलाफ इतना गुस्सा है कि कई जिलों में टीएमसी का खाता तक नहीं खुलेगा। मिठाई भी बटेगी और जालमुरी भी बांटी जाएगी। वैसे मैंने सुना है कि जालमुरी ने भी कुछ लोगों को जन्नाटेदार झटका दिया है। जालमुरी मैंने खाई, लेकिन जाल टीएमसी को लगी है।